It's Mega Podcast 2000!
Hey there, hi there, welcome to the show's Mega Podcast 2K, the hottest pod in motherfucking Atlanta, Georgia.
The hottest podcast down south.
Down south, from Louisiana to Florida. We're counting Miami.
Texas.
We're not counting North or South Carolina.
Oh, we're not?
Nah, they're just kind of on their own thing.
All right.
You know?
Yeah, I guess that's right.
No disrespect. You know,
No,
J. Cole's from there, Michael Jordan, I don't know, Tori Moss from South Carolina.
Those are good
no
names.
Disrespect, but I don't really put y'all in the contention.
It's just more like North and South. It's just they're more like names, indicators for the states. They're
Y'all are one
necessarily-
Carolina.
Yeah. Got it.
Like South Dakota.
We're just Georgia, down south.
Yeah, Georgia.
NOLA, down south.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. Both dirty South. New Orleans. Yeah. New Orleans is the murder capital, by the way.
Yeah.
Wait, let me just go double check my make sure we're recording this real quick.
Go ahead.
My anxiety.
What?
Also, the red dot.
Does it have a red dot on there?
There it is.
Okay.
Brow, red dot.
Yeah.
What were we just talking about, though? We were just talking about
We're the
something.
hottest podcast down south.
That's
But
right,
anyways,
that is
welcome to the
correct.
new listeners. Welcome old listeners to the pod.
Mega
We're glad
podcast.
you have decided to join us on this journey of greatness of what we do.
And reviewing TV and
We
movies
review
and
TV.
music.
If you don't know what we do, we do it very well. We review TV shows, review movies. We go over very relevant topics in culture, hip hop, fashion, and we're well-rounded. We're smart. We're educated. We have degrees, and
In my mind, have you listened to that new Yachty yet?
No. Is that what you're? I mean, is that what you got going on?
I keep singing it. Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with that album.
Now, I've been listening to Lil Uzi though. You know why?
Philly. He's
Fly,
a Philly
Eagles, fly to the road to victory. All right, I'm not gonna go into the whole singing, but it was
you gotta
great.
you gotta spell it out.
EAGLES, Eagles.
That shit's fun.
Yeah. I love our song. Yeah, it's great.
I'm rooting for y'all.
Thank you.
Especially, I'm kind of glad because Burrow, that would have been conflicting.
It did hurt me because I do like
God,
Burrows.
that hurt
You know
my
what I'm
soul.
saying? I wanted to see him in the playoffs. If anybody, I wanted to see Burrows because he's going to bring it regardless.
Yes.
He always brings it. You know?
Yeah, unlike, God, do you remember the Rams when they played the Patriots?
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
And it was just like the worst Super Bowl ever.
boring.
Yeah. No, this will be a good one.
It's going to be
This is
exciting.
going to be a good one.
Yeah.
I do think y'all are going to win.
So did you see about that, what's going on in Atlanta? Did you see the plane crash in Alpharetta, though?
No.
You didn't see that plane on the interstate on Scoop?
Oh, I think I
Come
did
on.
actually see that.
Yeah. That was
Did anybody die?
No, I don't think anybody died. 2 people. Yeah, actually,
Damn. Was it the people in the plane?
2 people died in the crash along the Big Creek Greenway. This is according to Fox News. Yeah.
Oh, so it could be unreliable.
Yeah. I mean, you could definitely be on the road, but it was over Alpharetta. That's why.
Shout out Alpharetta!
And then the most infamous thing, I think that was more Sorry about the people crashing, but the other one, that's just what goes down in Atlanta. It was on the interstate. It backed up. It was crazy.
Falling out the
like,
sky.
imagine traffic and anything else that happens in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And the crazy world of traffic happens and you have a plane crash.
Yeah, you're just like bumper to bumper trying.
You're already trying to get to your job or whatever.
Go work for Coca-Cola.
And now when you're trying to get to work, you're like, yo, I was late because of traffic. Now you're like, damn, bro, Trey just crashed. I can't make it to work. Anyways, but the dude that stole the cop car, that was...
What? That happened
What?
too? I'm missing all this.
Brother, okay.
A guy stole a cop car?
Yes, his name is Michael Parker. And the video on Scoop, it's actual on the IG post.
Yeah.
So he pulls someone over. The cop, you see it on his cop cam, he's like trying, but I don't know, whatever traffic violation is. So as he's talking to this dude,
The guy's like
Michael
crazy.
Parker, some dude just gets in the car and drives off, and the cop's like, yo, no, get out the car. And he's like chasing him. It's on the, I'll even let you look at the IG, because the thing about this video is that the comics make it more better. So he's trying to give the guy a ticket. Michael Parker hops in the car, jets off, right? Long story short, he flips the car.
Wait, a train just hits the car, by the way.
But they pull him out of the car before the train hits the car. So they pull him out.
Yeah.
They have to break the window, get him out, and then he runs off. Of course, they catch him. But Yeah, look at the comments. Read the comments.
Oh, man.
Magic City. He's a legend. Someone else said
Magic City. Magic City. Bro.
Someone else said, this is Atlanta. This is the real GTA.
Yeah.
Another comment said, in GTA, this is a 3-star. But in Atlanta, this is a 6-star.
Yeah.
The comments
You know,
are
it's
off.
funny that one of those comments said exactly what I was gonna say. Because I was thinking Florida man, they need a Georgia man,
Right.
Because it says we always say Florida is not a real place, but
Yeah.
at this point,
Read the
ATL is
comments,
not-
bro. Just read
No,
the comments.
Dude, it's
keep
insane.
going down. Just keep going down. Just reading for the people. Just read. This, if y'all don't know, new listeners, there's this thing called ATL Scoop. It goes through all the things that happen, weather, crime, whatever. And they have it on their
they put
post.
Atlanta in just one big Waffle House.
They don't know
That's
about Waffle
fucking-
House. If you don't know about Waffle House in Atlanta, every fight breaks out. If you ain't been to Waffle House, a fight
the
breaks
woman
out.
who
Yeah.
the chair,
Yeah,
who
yeah.
called it with the Captain America music.
Yo, keep
I
reading
could
the
do this
comments.
all day.
Keep reading the comments.
I mean, a lot of them are just sad. Yeah, at least now we know which city GTA 6 is going to be based on. Honestly, that would be fucking sick, actually.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be kind of sick if they did make a new GTA.
And it based off Atlanta.
And then you could make music, like trap music in it.
I don't know if that's encouraging or.
Maybe, I mean, look.
The comments are like comedy and then like some are like serious. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like some are like, these are people that live in Atlanta that are doing this. These are outsiders. They're turning Atlanta like this, you know? And then some people are just like cracking jokes at it. It's
Basically, though, like, boy, ATL's wild as fuck.
essentially.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
god damn. I mean, at where I work, basically once a week there's a break-in to the window. And it's crazy because, like, these motherfuckers are bold. Like, they'll do it.
Right.
They're so good at it that they'll do it. Like, you could be on the front row and people can literally see you doing it, and they still do it, and they still get away with it. And, you know, they know what they're doing. They're not just going to break into any car. Like,
Right.
they see a bag or something that looks like a laptop's in it,
yeah.
it's gone.
But if you're from Atlanta, you already know. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
put your shit in
bag,
your trunk.
no bag, they're breaking the
Yeah.
window. So it don't matter. So
But, I mean, it's wild out here.
it's
bro.
wild, man. We just wanted to give y'all.
There was
y'all
a
listeners-
fight before you got here in
What?
front of the stew.
in front of the stew.
Yeah. It's like this guy was in the car and his girl was walking on the sidewalk. He was
Right.
like, "Get your ass back in the car."
Oh,
And
shit.
I'm like, "Oh fuck."
Did you step out?
There was a child.
Did you help him?
Fuck no. Help
I
him.
was just wondering. I was just wondering if you intervened. I didn't know. You're being a good Samaritan. Hey, you should probably get back in the car.
I don't know the circumstances.
Was it like a Wayne Brady? Bitch, you better get back in the car type episode?
Kind of.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It didn't seem like he was a pimp,
Mm-hmm.
but it did seem like a domestic dispute. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's get into this bitch.
Yeah, Atlanta's popping, you know?
It really is. Shoot. And it's not even summer yet.
It's not. It's not.
Speaking of a movie directed by a guy who went to Clark University in Atlanta, Kenya Barris.
Let's go. Shout out. Give him a round of applause. Let's go. Don't you hit that link. I'm glad. All right. You be getting kind of skeptical on that Limp Bizkit button there, bro.
a little too
A little frisky with that.
a trigger finger. You People, starring Laura London and Jonah
Eddie.
Hill. Oh, and Eddie Murphy.
Come on. You should have started with Eddie.
No,
Eddie.
no, because he was not the lead,
I know.
which was disappointing.
I know. Do you want to hear the ratings real quick from the?
No,
from the
let's
people?
talk about this
Okay,
first,
let's go.
and
Okay.
then let's hear the ratings to
Okay.
see if they. What is the word? Corroborate.
Correlate.
Correlate. No, corroborate. How do you say that?
Well, yeah, corroborate.
Corroborate. I
You
never
said it
know how to
right.
say it right.
You said it right.
Koala bear.
Oh wow, corroborate, man. Let's go.
The koala bear. Let's see if they koala bear.
All right, let's go.
Kenya Barris.
It just came out on Netflix.
I didn't-
2-hour movie.
I didn't like it. I didn't,
didn't like
like it on some Joe Piscopo shit.
Ooh.
No, I thought it was cute.
Can we give Laura London the panty dropper though?
Yeah, yes, but
Because
dude,
now we can start off with a positive note.
hold on.
You know,
Okay, I got it right.
good thing you hit it right. Yes.
And I did that for Nipsey.
Yeah.
That's Nipsey Hussle's, like, quote unquote widow. I forgot. Not that I forgot, but like she was in ATL.
Yep.
And I did not recognize her at all.
I didn't recognize her in that either.
It was kind of crazy, actually. She's just like a grown ass woman now.
Mm-hmm. So what did you like?
Okay,
about it?
so let's first start off with Jonah Hill. He looked awful. His skin, like
what? His skin? What are you?
Because so I follow him on Instagram and I kind of know when he was filming this. Mm-hmm. Just off of it was when he was like surfing a lot.
Yeah, I unfollowed him.
Yeah,
I just got tired of seeing that.
And he's like needs to be like literally wearing SPF 300, like maybe a hat, you know, maybe a full body type balaclava, like a wetsuit balaclava. So his white ass skin, because as a fellow white ass skin person,
yeah, you're pretty pale.
The sun is my enemy.
Yeah,
you know, like fuck tanning. You know, it's just it'll make me look kind of cute, but I'm just gonna turn red and it's gonna age me.
Yeah, and
I can just tell it was like he just fried his skin. The hair is just I kept staring at his greasy ass, disgusting hair.
Okay, all right, stop. All right, you got one bad note. Can I say one good note?
Yes.
The
drip?
No, my guy Scully. You know what I mean? From Aliens. I mean, yeah, I haven't seen him in a long time. The father that played his.
No, not Aliens. X-Files.
X-Files. Can we?
He was funny,
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the New Balances, can we give him a round of applause? I mean, you know, like I felt like he did his
X
thing.
to the Z.
Remember when he was singing?
Everything was an exhibit. Fit my ride reference. And he was funny.
Yeah, he was killing it. He was killing it.
Okay, well,
I just wanted to give one good. You gave a negative. I just wanted to throw that out real quick. Yeah,
but there's good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, but that and then I did feel that him and Laura London had like no chemistry. It just wasn't. I wasn't feeling it. And I watched.
I want to agree with you on that.
And I watched a couple other movies, and one of them I'm gonna review on this episode, where there was like crazy chemistry, you know, and it's like there was just no chemistry whatsoever.
So like John David Washington and Zaya Jones. No, you still didn't watch that.
I need to watch that. Was that good chemistry though? It was steamy.
I thought so.
Well, also like it was just a half-ass movie. I felt like this was a half-ass movie. It was written by Jonah Hill and Kenya Barris. Kenya, he's known for Blackish.
Of course, he's had like a couple of characters.
He's a writer. So he actually created America's Next Top Model, I found out. He went to Clark. Clark is like the liberal arts HBCU in Atlanta. So it's where all like the film students and shit go, which is fucking cool. But he did Blackish. He did Black as Fuck, which he actually acted
This is on Netflix, yeah.
Yeah.
That's you can see the main guy was sitting on the plane. He said, I did that.
Yeah.
That was the main guy from Black as Fuck.
Really?
Yeah, he's like the dad.
That's the director.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Do you remember when he's sitting in the plane right there?
Yeah.
That's him.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that's fucking Kenya Barris. Oh, shout out Nia Long.
Yeah.
Damn.
Can we get a hit it, my boy? Yeah.
Yo, Nia Long looking real good.
Go.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But what was it? Oh, he's also doing a Wizard of Oz remake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I'm in for it.
Yeah. But I just felt like it was half-ass. Like the relationship didn't feel in any way kind of real. Like I know it's a rom-com, but like they like couples have problems, right? Outside of their parents. And it just felt like they were just like the most perfect couple ever. And it was just so like 6 months into the relationship, they're getting engaged, which I actually know people that I've met out here in Atlanta who've done that.
Right.
And who are getting married soon. And it's wild to me, but it is possible.
Right. I was going to just say that. It's possible.
But like the fact that they had like no kind of real, it just didn't feel real. It was like a little too cutesy for me. I could see why
agree.
people.
I'm not gonna agree. I agree with it. I agree with that part. It was. I was gonna fight you on it at first, but then I'm like, nah, he's kind of right. It was. I see the forcefulness. It was there. I felt like, but they had to rush that.
Yes.
Well,
to get to
other, like you said, because it was kind of rushed. I get it, but they were like, we need to get to the funny stuff. So the writers, I felt, were like, we're going to push this stuff up real quick.
And let's get this done in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Which was like, whoa.
Right.
And then my other like big note, I have a lot more to say about this, was I needed more Eddie Murphy. I thought it was going to be an Eddie Murphy, Jonah Hill movie.
I did.
And that would have been just a banger.
I agree again. That's
how it was sold.
Yeah.
And it, so what are your thoughts?
Well, it just had a lot of funny parts. I think I liked it. I think I liked it more than you did, obviously. Because it started off rough for me. When I first started watching this, I was like, they're trying really hard right now in the beginning of the movie. Yeah. And then it was like a new cuisine I haven't tried. And then I was like, ooh, the flavors are starting to awaken my palate. I'm starting to like this a little bit, you know? I kind of got past the forced relationship. I just liked how much I could relate to certain things about it.
Well, do you want to say why?
Well, yeah, because my wife's white. Yeah. And I'm black, of course. But the podcast, we do a podcast.
I know. It's hella relatable, right?
You know, we're wild. You know what I'm saying? There's just certain things that I was like, damn, you know, like...
I felt seen in a way. Or like targeted. I don't know.
Right, I was like, it's just... I was looking back at myself.
Did you have any kind of like issues like that?
No family issues like that, of course. But
I had a feeling you didn't.
No, but it was just, but certain things about it I did like. The podcast, I love how the culture, they would talk about things like that. I thought that was cool. I love seeing the drip.
I do like that the answer was the culture. I was like, maybe we should start saying that. Add that into our spiel.
Yeah, I'm with it. Yeah. I love how it shot California. You know how I'm a big fan. You know, so I loved how the fits. Whoever was the wardrobe dresser.
Oh yeah, you're about it.
I was about it for every outfit Laura London had and Jonah Hill. I felt like they gave him Adam Sandler's wardrobe for half of it.
Yeah, and the basketball scene was Adam Sandler.
All the way, Adam Sandler.
And one of my homies was like, if Adam Sandler was in the basketball scene, I would have believed it.
Yeah.
There's a basketball scene, y'all. And
he was wearing the Kobe's with the. Did you notice he had the Kobe's?
Damn.
He was wearing the Kobe's with the Laker shorts.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He was awful.
He was all dripped out. That's what I'm saying. So
he was terrible, dude. I would have swatted his shit. I would have thrown his shit to Crenshaw.
But it was bad. But it was a part where it's like, damn, Adam Sandler would have been perfect for this part.
Yes, a younger Adam
Maybe
Sandler.
if it was Adam Sandler and Queen Latifah.
Yeah, but
they've already did a Netflix.
Right, but
remember, you know what I'm saying? It was like
Hustle.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like
shout out Hustle.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it had that little aspect to it.
Right.
I did like Mike Epps being in it, and the fact that
he had one of the funniest fucking lines.
That's what I was getting ready to say, but it was like the Mike Epps where he wasn't overboard. It was like in moderation, Mike Epps. I needed that. Just like quick, boom, boom, boom.
He wasn't in a lot. Like a fat bitch's left leg. That shit's so funny. That was fucking hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Like he said, I would have got me he said, I need a back patio. I already had my back patio. I was like, yo, he is killing it right now. So like you said, there was so many, like I said, so I liked his sister who was played by Molly Gordon.
Yes.
She gave me like a Daria feel. Like it was just like perfect.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? She played the role perfectly.
Yeah.
And I love the lady who played Veep, who was like, you know, she's like diverse. Julia
Louis-Dreyfus.
She's diverse. I love her eccentric, like.
That's the thing.
It was like,
that's the thing. Like when the pros were doing their shit, it was great.
Oh, it was on. It was like money.
She's fucking. I mean, she's awesome. Dude.
Oh my gosh, it was. And like that's the part. And I love. Yes, give her. Yes, thank you. And my girl Sam J. I love her. His podcast partner.
Oh yeah.
Her Soapy Tootie comedy that she did on Netflix. Was
really?
Hilarious.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I talked about her stand up in a recent pod. You probably didn't watch it.
Okay.
I loved her in that.
Yeah.
In her stand up, and I loved her in this movie.
Yeah. Oh, so she had great advice.
Everything was spot on about what her character. And then I love Taco because he was one of my favorite characters from Little Dicky. I didn't even like Little Dicky. I thought he was one of my favorite characters.
I love fucking Taco. And he was just on a podcast I listened to, throwing fits, and
it's just
it
then had Dion Cole. It just had so many sprinkles of this and that.
His part was
the
dumb,
Tron part. He said 40 people, just get this seat. This is just
80 extras. They're responsible for their own outfits.
What I said, it was one of those movies. Like I said, it started off kind of like what, and then it moved to like I'm liking this.
Yeah.
So it moved me. You know what I'm saying? It moved me.
Right.
So yeah, I
Okay,
like and Lala. I mean, it has so many attributes. And I was like, it was one of those.
Wait,
things.
was Lala one of the
She was
Bachelorette people?
How do you not mistaken Lala? Come on, man.
When I think of Lala, I think of TRL Lala, not this plastic surgery. I mean, yes, she's gorgeous.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's
she don't look the same.
I don't care what you're talking about. It's Lala.
She's had so much plastic surgery.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, 1999 Lala.
I don't know what you're talking about.
With the baby fat on her face.
I don't know what
so
you're
cute.
talking about.
And now she's
just give her the button. That's all you need to do. That's it.
She wasn't one who got the weave.
No. They would never play her like that. No,
that was brutal. I don't know how it felt.
I mean, she was a main star in Power, so give her props, man.
Okay, bachelor party. Why were the parents at the bachelor party? Like shit like that was.
Okay. I agree.
As someone who's actually going to a bachelor party in 2 months, pray for me. I'm going to Savannah.
Okay.
First time ever.
It's got good parts. I'm trying to be nice, Savannah.
Yeah.
If you listen, listeners, I ain't trying to.
Don't worry, I'll give y'all feedback. But anyway,
my sister used to live out there.
But why was the parents? Why were the parents at the like? There was certain things that were like, what the fuck? Like, what are y'all thinking?
It was force fed. Those parts, yeah.
And then a lot of times these shows feel like they take shit from Twitter, like in Paris scene.
But I thought
it's like, bro.
But what I loved about
came out 12 years ago.
But still, that's what I loved about it. It wasn't based on technology. They didn't have nothing about Instagram or anything in there.
He was Instagram live in the basketball game.
That was for like 2 seconds, but that wasn't even relevant. It wasn't like full of like TikTok or anything. This was straight acting and comedy.
But it was very Kenya Barris though. This guy, it had that blackish feel. You know what I mean? And I'm referencing the show.
I just felt like it was a mixed collaboration of like past good acting mixed with our now modern.
Okay.
It was just like a good. I felt like it was the best. But like, has anything happened like where you've had this mix of group of actors put together recently, and like think about it, like just in this film? And I felt like to pull this off,
probably
like seriously to pull this off, regardless of like Jonah Hill, how you feel, it was still a good movie.
Probably the last time maybe was Coming to America, which was written by Kenya Barris. So probably that, and that's probably where he got his relationship with Eddie. But as like something original, no, I don't think so. I think now with all what we just said, right? This goes back to the old Netflix,
they're running
debate.
shit, yeah.
Purple Hearts last year was like their biggest show, biggest movie, low budget love movie, which is this was not low budget, but this
was not low.
Similar type vibe.
Yeah, it wasn't shot in like crazy areas.
No, but like this is gonna kill on Netflix.
Oh yeah, it's number one today still. It's been out for a minute. It's gonna be number one since Friday.
For a minute. Yeah. Normies are gonna fucking eat this up. Let's rate it.
Oh, I'm giving it 3 swipes. That's fair. I just feel like that's fair. You know,
want to hear I'm giving?
You're going to give it a 1 or a 2. So, I mean,
Power 1.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
I'll take the Power 1.
I laughed out loud at parts.
I was. That's why I said 3 for me. I
cringed.
That certain
also
parts.
at other parts.
Yeah,
but
like the hair scene when she's talking about, I'm like.
This
is uncomfortable.
But I'm gonna be honest. Like my mom has like said some shit like that, where it's like because she just doesn't fucking know.
Yeah,
I don't think my mom is racist,
but still,
I think she's not very like.
But when it comes
educated on certain things,
it still comes out still.
Yeah. And
ignorant, regardless of
exactly. And I'm always like, hey, try to kind of how he is in the movie.
Yeah.
It's not intentional.
Yeah, of course it's not intentional. I love that how he was trying to like. Hey, every time something was starting to get a little like,
because I think it's a boomer thing.
Well, it's a cultural thing. Like hence their podcast because they don't, like I love how they had Jews and it was black. They were like,
well, Jews and Muslims.
Exactly. Sorry, thank you for correcting me. I love that part. I mean, because it's like you're something that's a topic that people don't like to touch on.
Nope.
And they touched on it.
Isn't it crazy though how much we've been talking about this shit? Because like last week I was talking about Rami, which is like heavily Muslim, and then I watched this and they're like saying all the Muslim stuff, and I'm like, oh, they're like lighter than Rami in that like Rami's like family's more hardcore, like praying 5 times a day.
Yeah,
they're more casual Muslims in this. You know what I mean? Which was probably if I was Muslim, I would be a casual one. You know?
Too. If I was one.
Because I don't know, were they drinking alcohol? Was he drinking? I don't know.
I couldn't tell.
But and then the Jew thing with the Kanye and the la. You know, it's interesting how much
it was,
and then the Fableman too.
But I thought it was like subtle. It was not forced.
Well, it was mainly that Farrakhan conversation.
Yo, that was so fun.
Which that was great too.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious.
And I like
to make a sketch out of that.
Yeah,
it's like.
And I like that. That felt like Nutty Professor.
Yeah,
you know, like,
the table. Yeah, I like how she was like,
"Can you pass the mashed potatoes?"
You know,
Push
the
back.
Jews. She was like, it was like. I thought it was good. I thought it was good. And then like still other scenes like when she's like, "Let me just call my guy and maybe hook you up," right? Like she's like, our cultures are not used to getting things handed to us like that. Yeah. Like, oh, let me call a friend and look out and boom, 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 and then you're in there. Like that doesn't happen. Yeah. I like that part. It's like, no, we have to really work for what we get. So like, it's like, I don't want the hand. I want the job that I should have had 5 years ago.
But I will say they're both brats.
True.
They're both rich brats.
Yeah,
like
true,
we're like watching rich brats.
You're right. You're right. I agree. I'm not going to disagree with that one. Yeah.
Like they both came from a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, I'm quitting my job that pays me a lot of money to leave for my successful podcast.
Right, this podcast was pretty lit.
And like, look at us. Like, we out here.
We work still. Work still. We both still work. I have 2 jobs.
I was like, I can relate.
Yeah. Right. But still, I know, we still like we can vicariously.
My guy across from me has 2 jobs and is in grad school.
So,
doing the pod. So, big props to Dana.
Oh, man, thank you. Man, God, I love when you give me props, man. You're my guy,
Let's
bro.
go. Let's go.
So,
moving on, though, I knew that would be, we spent 20 minutes on it.
I mean, it's a full, impactful type of show. A movie. We had to get into that one. But it's a must. It's a watch, right? We're not skipping it.
No, it's 100% a watch. I mean, if it has Eddie Murphy in it, I'm gonna. Well, actually, still haven't seen Dolomite. Is my name.
Oh, so wow, that was a good one too.
I can't say what I was gonna say, but I need to watch that one. Mm-hmm. And then Jonah Hill, I'm gonna watch it, which I didn't watch his other one. What was it called? Skits,
Stews?
Something. I don't know. I didn't watch. So never mind. Yeah. Whatever. I'll watch it. Anyway, an interesting movie I'll watch. Oscar-nominated movie, Banshees of Inishirin, with Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson. They're teaming up with Martin McDonagh after doing In Bruges, which was
it just looks like
years
I'm sorry,
ago.
I got to cut you off. That's the one on Netflix, right? Where it's like super shadowy. And
I don't know if it's on Netflix.
I've seen previews for it somewhere.
There's you can stream it on something. I did it illegally. I mean, I may or may not have done that. It's on HBO or
that's
Hulu
what I think it is.
It's
on
something.
It's on HBO. Yeah.
All that's the thing I've noticed this year versus a lot of other years with the Oscars is that they're fighting over. You have like Showtime got Tar and Triangle of Sadness. Mm-hmm. Because they're like, damn, nobody really watches Showtime. Let's get some Oscar movies, you know? So it's like, there's kind of like this bidding for like the Oscar nominated movies. Because like, people like me want to see all of these. I think I've cleared it. I think I've seen them all.
Yeah, it's on Hulu, Amazon.
It's on, right now. Okay. Mm-hmm. So this is them teaming up again. It's a very simple story. It's a comedy that takes place in Ireland, probably in like fucking the 1800s.
The previews make it look like it's a serious movie, though.
It's a drama. Oh yeah. Okay. It's like a comedy drama.
Got you.
So basically, I'm going to not spoil it, but to simply put it, this guy, Colin Farrell, who's not the smartest guy, goes to hang out with his friend like he does every day, Brendan Gleeson, who's a little older. And his character, his name's Colm, says, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. And doesn't exactly give him a reason, but he's serious about it. And then Colin Farrell just repeatedly throughout the movie tries to like gain his friendship back. Very simple story. It's funny. It's definitely heavy Irish accent. Like, it's kind of hard to understand at times. They say funny ass lines and stuff. It's just a different kind of, it's just a slow movie about a simple story. They raise the stakes at one point, which makes it way more interesting. It's very like kind of violent, I would say. And it's just a very simple, I think it's like a masterclass of dialogue writing. This dude, Martin McDonagh, he did 3 billboards. outside of Ebbing, Missouri, or whatever it was called. Seven Psychopaths. But before that, he was a playwright. So he's like real big on dialogue. I mean, I think this could be a play. I mean, it takes place on an island that's like one road, and it's a dirt road, and there's one pub, so you can't avoid his friend.
wow.
You know?
Yeah.
There's like one place to send your mail, you know? It's a tiny, like everybody knows each other's business, the gossip. There's probably only like 100 people on this island. Yeah. In Ireland. And so it's just like I want to use the word cute, but it's like a small story, but it's just done very well, and it's written very well. I enjoyed it, and a lot of people either fucking loved it or were like, what the fuck was this? Because not much happens, but it's just really good dialogue.
Sounds boring.
I think you would hate it.
Sounds very boring. That's all I'm saying. You haven't said anything that's made me be like, "Ooh, I need to check this out."
There's a cute donkey.
You didn't sell it very well. You're definitely doing a very melodramatic review.
That's what it is. That's what it is. It's kind of Oscar baity. It's different though, and I appreciate it just because of how. I mean, it is probably one of the most simple stories I've ever watched. And it's similar to Three Billboards in a way. You have somebody who has like a gripe about something, and they have a funny accent, and it's like a small town thing. Almost not really like Fargo. That's kind of how the Coen brothers are too, a little bit. But they're more entertaining, I would say, in a traditional sense. But it's just like, conflict in a small town, and he just took it to Ireland in like the 1800s. I liked it. I do think that Colin Farrell might win Best Actor for it. I think he does a good job. He plays a complete moron, and it's funny. And I do actually see resemblance. There's a movie, Silence, that Martin Scorsese did with Andrew Garfield, Liam Neeson, and I've read that book. And the book is like an allegory for Jesus, and there's a guy in it that keeps wronging Andrew Garfield, who's a priest in Japan, when he's not supposed to be there. He'll be killed if they find out he's a priest. And this guy keeps selling him out, and he keeps having to like go into hiding, but he keeps trying to be like Jesus. It's testing him. He has to forgive him. He's a priest. He can't get mad at this guy because humans are supposed to fuck up.
Right.
And it feels like that with Colin Farrell. Like Colin Farrell is the idiot. And Gleason, not that he's the priest. There's a lot of Catholicism in this, but like he keeps having to deal with this fucking idiot that won't leave him alone,
Wow.
Even though he's a bitter old man. So I don't know. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it a power 2.
Damn, higher than you people.
Yes,
sounds like pretty boring.
100%.
Sounds pretty boring.
I mean, and here's the other thing. I've never, ever have wanted to go to Ireland in my life until I saw this movie.
Box office 32.6 mil.
What was the fucking budget though? It was probably 50.
That's probably chill. I don't know. It says the budget. Just box office. That was probably
also
low key, low budget. It was only on one island.
I know, but they probably had to build some buildings for it, like some structures. I will say set design was incredible. Costumes are incredible. The fits for those times are great. It's like all these like wool outfits. I don't know. It's subtle, and there's a really cute donkey in it. Check it out. I will say, I wanted to say this. I've been thinking about it. 2019 was like one of them. That was Joker. What was it? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. What was the other one with Bong Joon-ho? Parasite. That one.
Oh yeah, that was another good
That
one.
was like a super lit year for movies. 1912 or 14. This is close. We're back, baby, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of good stuff right now, right off the year.
We're back. There's a lot of bangers. Check it out if you can.
This one I will not be watching. I'll tell you that one right
I know,
now.
you're not going to like it. But for like, our drama listeners.
I'm on the fence with Colin Farrell, man, because I love him in like Phone Booth and
what?
He just does some
What has he ever done to you?
He says Bullseye. That's what he's done to me.
Okay.
You want to go? Don't bring this up. He done me wrong a couple of. Oh god! If you were in the stew right now, you'd be able to see what he just
hopefully
did.
I get the video.
Oh god. All right. Yeah, let's go on to the next one. Yeah.
Okay. Next up, I think I actually rated this like a year ago, but Aziz Ansari What's the name of it? Do you know? It's on Netflix.
It's Night Club Comedian. It came out 2022. How did you watch it already? It's only
2022. We're in 2023, bro.
I know, but I'm saying it was. You watched it already? You didn't review it.
Yes, I did.
You did?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Bro,
what'd you
who
give
knows
it?
what episode?
I know.
I think
it's only
I
one.
think I
It's only
gave it
27 minutes.
I think I gave it either a 2 or a power 2. Because it was weird. I mean,
it was definitely weird.
It didn't feel like. It felt like do you see the Dave Chappelle when he kind of sits down in the chair?
Mm-hmm. That's all. That's at the university or whatever. Yeah.
It felt like a similar kind of, like not exactly a special caliber,
Right.
set, but it was good. And I was telling you earlier when there's one joke where he talks about things are back, but they're worse.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think about that line or bit a lot.
You're right. Yeah.
Because shit is back, but it is worse. Like everything, except for our podcast.
That's what I was about to say.
Let's go.
It wasn't that good though. It wasn't funny.
No. I remember you said there was booze at the beginning. I don't recall that.
Watch it again and listen carefully.
Yeah.
I mean, there was more applause and blues, of course, but I mean, there was definitely something.
I still think that he didn't deserve to get canceled.
No doubt.
Like
I just didn't. Yeah, I agree. The severity of it just seemed like homegirl wasn't down with it.
Yeah, it was a bad date and all this stuff. And I get it. And there's a guy, Andrew Callahan with Channel 5. He also had All Gas No Breaks. He just recently got canceled. And I mean, I think as much as I was rooting for him, because this dude went to Loyola University when I was still living in New Orleans. It was just cool to see somebody win. He just had a HBO show release called This Place Rules. It's still on HBO. You can still watch it. It's still advertised, but he recently got pretty much canceled by a few girls. But like, that's the thing is like when Aziz had this thing happen, it really wasn't that bad.
It was, yeah.
It was not compared
to other people, yeah.
But then it wasn't like anybody came out after that.
No one came after him. Yeah,
it was just one person.
Yeah.
A lot of times when this happens, you start to hear all these things, and you're like, "Oh shit!" This
like James Franco
or Bill Cosby.
Yeah,
you're like, "Jesus Christ!"
Those are like, "Whoa!"
You got 50 people on.
That was just.
Or,
you're right. That was just. You're right. I agree with Aziz. It was just that one.
But it still fucking sticks.
Yeah,
it still hurts.
Yeah,
and I think that's why he had like a stand up where he had a leather jacket after. And that was Spike Jonze directed that one, and then he did this one, and I felt like this one was a little better. Time heals all wounds.
Yeah. I think he's working his way.
Yeah,
slowly.
it just sucks. It'd be like that though. I think when you subject yourself nowadays to being famous, it's probably always been like this, but you better be ready.
Yeah, but what about that comedy spot? You've been there, you said.
Oh, the Comedy Cellar. Yeah, I went there in last June. Because that's where you fucking see. I got to see Dave Attell and a few other. There's another guy. I forgot his name, but I see him popping up.
Is there a line to get in there? You just kind of. What is it like?
You have to reserve.
Oh, okay.
And they do. It's crazy though. So like when he did that set, he probably did like 3 or 4, and because they do like, hour and a half. No, yeah, about every hour and a half, and they move you the fuck out,
wow, okay.
And then they get you the fuck in, and then they move you the fuck out, and there is a line, but it's almost like. The way they run it is like mob-like or something.
Wow,
they're kind of
really?
bullyish. But like if you have all your shit, they're like, oh, you don't have your shit, get the fuck out of here. It's New York.
Yeah.
And the bouncer's like a huge fat guy, It was nerve-wracking, but it ended up being a great night.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
How long were you in there for, the set? Like, what was it?
It was probably an hour and a half.
Okay.
I saw about 5 people. And I saw Mike Patton, which is cool because I met him and knew him in New Orleans when he would do open mics. And I remember I used to go to Carrollton Station. That's my fucking spot in New Orleans. And on Wednesday, they still do their stand-up there. He'd be there every Wednesday. And then when it was over, we'd all drink. And, I used to love going to that shit. And I remember when he, went to New York City. There was, a send-off. Everybody's like, you're going to make it, buddy.
Right.
And then I went in.
And then you saw him
and I got
there.
to see
That's
him.
pretty
His
tight.
set was okay.
Yeah.
But he was recently on Jimmy Fallon. And he explains the difference between a New Orleans accent and, a Cajun Lafayette accent. And he shouts out Lafayette. So
nice.
He's still on the come up.
That's
but I saw
what's up.
him and a few other solid people.
All right, so it's a must go spot. to go if you're in New York.
If you like comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's another one though that I want to go to next time. I think it's called Comedy Underground. That's another one. I think
Okay.
that one's a little more low key.
Okay.
But fuck yeah, go, and then just go to New York. It's the fucking best city in the world. I don't care what anybody says. I still need to go to Tokyo.
Yeah,
Did
for
you
real.
rate this one yet though?
I'm gonna give it a 1.
Damn.
Sorry.
I think I gave it a 2. Check it out. We're big stand up guys these days.
Yeah.
Now this movie I got coming up next is ridiculous. This is on some other shit. I watched it yesterday in theaters. There was probably 4 other people in there. Matinee for Infinity Pool. This is Brandon Cronenberg. It's definitely not his first movie, but it's probably his biggest movie. This is what's his name? Wow, I'm forgetting the guy who directed The Fly's name. Also
Brandon
Cronenberg.
Cronenberg.
What's that?
Brandon Cronenberg.
Brandon, but his dad.
Oh,
David Cronenberg. That's
okay.
who it is. He directed The Fly. He did Videodrome.
The Fly was good.
He did Crimes of the Future that came out last year. He did History of Violence, Eastern Promises. His dad is a fucking legend, one of the best directors. I don't give a fuck. Like he just is.
It's got Alex Skarsgård in it. I
He
just
did
watched
Naked
him
Lunch.
in The
Yes,
Stand.
yes.
That's
What'd
on
you, wait,
The
what was
Stand,
it?
that one I reviewed on
Yeah.
Paramount. The
Oh,
Stand.
really? He was in that? He's a fucking beast. And last
told you to
week,
watch it.
I was telling y'all about Mia Goth.
And I was telling you all about Alex Skarsgård.
Yeah. And I was saying the reason why I like Mia Goth is she's not scared to go there. She will go wherever the director wants her to, you know? And I'm sure she has her own, saying things and what she thinks her character can do, but she is fearless. And this movie I reviewed Pearl last week with her. She is the new Scream Queen, if you ask me. Jennifer Ortega is a Scream Queen for candy punk bitch ass motherfuckers. Mia Goth is the moment, okay? Mia Goth is the moment.
It's only box office at 2.7. Dang.
Oh yeah, it's gonna do terrible. But the movie's pretty fucking cool. And I was saying all that, she's in it, but I was saying all that to say that Alexander Skarsgård also is not scared to go there. Because this man is a literal, as far as white guys go, a 10 out of 10 handsome
Remember
motherfucker.
he was in freaking
Yes, the Northman.
ATL too.
Oh yeah, and he wasn't scared with the hand eating. He just doesn't give a fuck.
True Blood.
Yeah, I never watched that though.
That was good.
I think he got his True Blood money, and then he just like, I'll do anything. I'll do whatever I want. Now.
First time I remember him was in the Ben Stiller movie when he was in the model. Got the black clunk pop.
Alexander Skarsgård's
He's in
in Zoolander.
He's in the Jeep when they're at the gas station.
No fucking way.
And it blows up.
Wake me up. No way.
Yes, way. I just blew your mind, didn't I?
You know what's crazy? I was watching this movie last
I
night.
could always try. You always know you can know your first actors. You first see them in something. That's
Well, I'm like face blind. I always say that. Like I would not.
the first time I saw Jean-Claude Van Damme was in a breakdance movie, dancing in the background.
Holy shit. Okay, but I was watching this movie, The Long Goodbye, last night. It's like 70s classic. It's a great movie if you like kind of detective movies where the detective is kind of a bumbling drunk idiot, like Inherent Vice or these other movies. But Arnold Schwarzenegger is just straight up like a background character. Yeah, he's like a bodyguard.
See what I'm saying?
And they get everybody to get butt naked basically in the room, and then like the dude takes off his shirt, and I was like, wait, that's Arnold
See what I'm
Schwarzenegger. He was
saying?
just that jacked.
Yeah.
He was probably like Mr. Olympia that year. I was like, holy fuck!
It's
Like
weird,
that was probably
yeah.
his first acting role.
That's what I'm saying.
He didn't even say a word. It's like, damn, he had a fucking porn stash and everything. But this movie's wild. So Brandon Cronenberg is kind of following in his father's footsteps, and it's about a couple.
He did the screenplay too and directed it. Just like
He wrote and directed.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Just wanted to throw
He
that
is a
out there.
nepotism baby, so that's why he's able to do that so easily. This movie is about a couple that goes to a fictitious island where there is a loophole in the what is the word? In the law, where essentially you can kind of get away with everything and anything. But the way you're able to get away with it is sci-fi, like very science, without like spoiling anything, without science fiction. I mean, it is science fiction the way they're able to kind of get away with anything, even though it's like this kind of third world country. They have this technology that is like advanced as fuck that no one else really has, and it's like kind of like a satire in that way. It's actually a funny movie. It's very violent. Very sexual. I mean, literally, like, you see full-on orgies, like these psychedelic orgies. It reminds me of this movie Enter the Void a lot, which is a classic. Like, if you want a fucking crazy, if you want to feel like you did DMT without doing DMT, watch Enter the Void or this movie as well.
I haven't seen any of his films, bro. It's all science fiction.
Brandon?
Processor, Antiviral, Please Speak to Continuously, Broken Tulips, The Camera, and Christopher. I haven't seen any of these.
Well, this is his son.
Okay.
This is David.
I know, I'm looking up his work.
Yeah, his son is probably, he's getting his footing. He's probably trying to make his own kind of name. His dad is the legend, though.
Okay.
You've seen The Fly, right?
Yeah. Stop playing with me, bro.
Okay.
I'll flip this table.
My bad. I apologize. But this movie, it kind of starts to drag towards the end. I did enjoy it, and I really just like anything original these days that's like not Marvel right now. Cause I went in blind. But I will say the concept does kind of get a little old. But the way it ends though really did kind of tie it all together, and it did have like kind of a bigger statement to it that you could honestly parallel with visiting New Orleans, honestly, because New Orleans is a relatively lawless city, like where you can be your craziest self and like get away from your boring, life. So it's not the best. I'm gonna give this one a 2 swipe. It is produced by Neon. They did this other movie called Titanium, where this woman fucks a car. Yes, it's on Hulu. They are kind of like A24, but a little more vicious, dark, less messagey. Know, A24 is always gonna like kind of have like almost like a heavy message or something.
They do, yeah.
Neon's gonna be a little more raw. They're gonna be a little more like Blumhouse-y, which Blumhouse is horror. They did Megan and Happy Death Day to You. They're gonna be more like Blumhouse. They're gonna lean more into the horror and violence. 2 swipe. Check it out. Mia Goth, you get to see her naked, and she's practically perfect, as well as you get to see Alexander Skarsgård naked. And you get to see a bunch of orgies, and it's super psychedelic. Check it out. Fuck it.
Okay.
Speaking of psychedelic science fiction, we have Russian Doll, which Dana is catching up on.
Yeah, because you've seen it, right?
Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah, I finished season 1 this past week.
Which is perfect.
I fucking love her.
Oh, I know, right?
Golly.
Yeah.
Further, her performance in this is a force wiper. And the series, or season 1, is a smash power. Boom, get it.
Smash!
Wait.
Smash!
Anyways, it's like Groundhog Day mixed with Memento, mixed with a little bit of all that together. I mean, I can't name another movie I can throw in there to make it in there, but her acting is superb. I think the concept of this is amazing. Whoever wrote this, which the writers is her and Amy Poehler, who I didn't even realize until reading this now. Gosh, they work together with this. No wonder it's so good.
I didn't realize Amy Poehler was involved.
I'm just reading. Yeah, writers. Yeah.
Yeah. Amy Poehler.
That's crazy. She's a goat. Yeah, no doubt. This is probably one of Netflix's top series up there that I've watched. Up there with Top Boy, Mo recently. It's got a lot of depth. It's got a lot of sub meaning underneath all of it. It's got, I feel like, religious things in there and subtle, not like forced, but just it has a lot of. It's just good. It's a good series. I don't want to talk about it because I know it came out in 2019. I can say what it's about, but I feel like I won't be doing it any justice by just splurging out what it's about.
But are you on season 2?
No, I haven't started. I'm about to start it.
Season 2 is not the same.
Oh no.
Very different.
Why'd you do that to me? Really? Is it how the way it ended? Is it goes like how they're
It
on?
actually kind of takes a completely different direction as far as like there's no more like Groundhog's Day anymore.
Okay.
Or actually I'd reference Happy Death Day to You just now too, which was a similar Groundhog's Day type.
Okay, see there you go. Thanks for the third movie.
But this is the new season is it's more of a I'll let you check it out.
Okay. I mean,
I will say this though, they play this song Bela Lugosi's Dead, which I played 2 Halloween episodes ago. I should do music for TV.
I just love the format of that whole season. New York, is just the way it is. Like it's just
love New York.
When there are series based in major cities like LA and New York, I'm just like, you can't go wrong with the vibe of this set.
That's like The Last Goodbye I just watched. It's in LA and it's just like in the 70s LA. It's such a fucking vibe. Like it's like, damn, I want to be like chilling.
That's what every time of the series, every episode, I want to be at this party. Every time she opened, I was
everybody's hip as fuck.
Right, and it's just like
the subway, just
everything about New York that encapsulated that makes it amazing.
And then even her, she's like, "Hey, I'm walking here," doing her like character.
Yo, it's just
she's such a character.
She is herself, like right, and then she brings that, and then it's like
birthday baby, sweet birthday baby.
What is in this? It's a good. I
think I gave it 4 swipes.
I'm with the first season. Yeah. Is definitely a 4 swiper. Yeah. It's definitely a 4 swiper. Every episode was a banger.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
and then there's like kind of like this time. You're like, she's running out of time. Like they gotta do it.
Right. You were trying to like, come on, hurry up.
I love that tension. That's hard to do. It's hard to do.
And then when trying to figure out Home Dude is like his whole thing, and you have to figure out each.
And you figure out how he kicked the bucket the first time.
And then it had my girl from. I love her, Chloe
Sevigny.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love her.
She's a fucking bad.
She's a goat.
She is the.
Can we say she's a goat too?
Oh yeah.
Can we give her? Yes. Yeah.
But so Mia Goth to me is like
is the new her
modern.
She has like that. Just will go there.
Yeah. Exactly.
Kids.
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
Go there.
Exactly.
We're dropping jewels. You never seen Kids?
Of course I've seen.
Okay, you had that look like you were like.
No, I was trying to think. I think she's in this Buffalo 66 or something like that with Vincent Gallo. I think that's the name. I think she's in that. I was trying to think of another movie she's in. But no, Kids, that's Harmony Korine wrote it. Mm-hmm. What's her name was in it too, her first movie. She's Ashoka.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Whatever. But
but the cast, I loved everybody in this cast. Greta Lee, who plays her friend Maxine. Like, she was spot on. Like, to do that same line every time and do it perfectly, too. Like, it was like she just... And then when there was, like, nobody, she was still doing the same thing. It was like, happy birthday, baby. It's
Sweet
like, yo...
birthday, baby. I still remember it. You just hear it over and over. And then there's that song, too.
And then Charlie Barnett, who plays Alan, he was good. I don't know if he's in anything else besides.
Is that the friend or
no? That's the dude that she is tied in with. The main opposite actor of her. I don't know if he's been in anything else, but their relationship and their chemistry was fire.
He's in a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I don't even know if he's really in anything.
He's in Chicago Fire, which I actually have a friend who's an assistant director on that.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. But I'm a fan of this. So I guess I'm still going to watch season 2 and then have my own judgment on that. I'll come back to you guys with that.
Apparently there's a show called The Acolyte, Star Wars The Acolyte on Disney Plus, and he's going to be in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe this was his breakout role. I mean, because, he did a good job in this. He really did. He played a really good role, and he nailed that.
No, he's fucking. Apparently, he's in You as well. He was great.
Yeah.
He's not so much in the second season. I'll be honest with you.
Okay, but I'll have to see for that. But
all right,
it was just good. I liked it as a series. That shit was killer, man. Like, I don't know if you watched it. I don't know if you reviewed it when you did review it.
Yes, I did.
But when you did, it didn't entice me to watch it.
Yeah.
I stumbled on it and I was like, oh, let me watch this. I had figured you had watched it, but
I guess I gotta get my review skills up.
This is a must watch. You got to get hype on these when you promote them, so I can watch them. Everything I promote, I'm exhilarating the happiness
let's move on
of it.
real quick then. If that's what you want,
I'm making these people go watch this because I'm so hyped on it.
No, if that's what you want, I'm gonna give you what you fucking want. The Last of Us, episode 3, just dropped. The most hype fucking episode ever. It is incredible. It has the people talking.
See?
People are already talking about Emmy nominations for Nick Offerman.
Really?
Murray Bartlett is fucking incredible from The White Lotus. And he was also in Chippendales. He kind of always plays the same character. They're incredible. This episode is amazing. It deviates from the game. I'm normally am not here for that, but they fucking make it better.
I think I'm going to actually
Can you
watch
believe
this
it?
now. Because between you and the guy at my job is kind of making me need to watch this.
No, this show is fucking fantastic. And it's so good because I forgot his name, but the writer for Chernobyl and the writer of the game are doing this together.
Oh, okay.
So they're like, okay, what can we do? What can we take away? Because we meet Bill in this episode, and that's one of my favorite levels. I
haven't played this
chapters,
game, so
I should say.
I'm not going to have any correlations with what you guys are talking about.
No, but people are loving it. That's what's so cool.
Yeah.
Is like, it's almost like when you have read Game of Thrones and then you're watching Game of Thrones, and then, there's people who just watch it, and there's people who've read the book and are watching it. It's like that, except for me, it's fucking makes sense because, like, I'm stupid. Like, I'm playing the game, and I'm like, I want this type thing. But, like, how would it translate to TV? And it really kind of, after watching what they did versus the game, and I went and rewatched the gameplay of, like, and I was like, yeah, this wouldn't work at all, And they did it a completely different way, and it's fucking amazing. I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but I was crying, man. Bitch had me cry. I've been crying a lot lately at these movies. I'm not even gonna lie. Between The Whale and this,
you're emotional.
I was wailing.
Damn.
They call me Waylon Jennings. But anyway,
don't watch Devotion then, because you might be crying then. Yeah.
I see it queued up. I need to watch it. This I cannot recommend this show more. This is the fucking.
I'm gonna watch it when I go home.
Again, if Mia Goth is the moment, The Last of Us is the TV moment. And it, get with the moment. Don't be behind the moment.
What is this on?
HBO Max.
All right.
Every Sunday.
All right. Oh, it's not all out yet?
No.
Oh.
But we're 3 in.
Okay.
So if you,
at
start
the pace
watching
I usually
now,
go,
you'll kind of.
How long are the episodes? 45?
Like an hour 20.
Sheesh.
Yeah, they're really taking their time with it.
Damn, those are long ones.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
I like the 45 to 30.
But it's zombies, and like violence and.
I like Pedro though. Does he ever sleep?
Dude, my guy doesn't
Does he sleep? I mean, how does he find time to do anything? He's been working.
And the thing is like he is just effortlessly cool, that motherfucker. He just he just has to talk.
Yeah.
The way he says shit, it's not fair. And I've been a fan since Game of Thrones.
Bro, Game of Thrones, Narcos. He was on there. You know what I'm saying? This dude's been everywhere. That's what I'm saying. He's on Disney.
He's the king of TV.
Now, I'll go with that. Because, like, you know how we've been saying some of these actors and actresses have certain platforms where they're like, I only do these?
Yeah.
Nah, not Pedro.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, I'm going to dip in Disney. I'm going to go to Netflix.
Yeah.
I'm going to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to go to HBO Max.
But people are paralleling. You're right. He is literally on every platform. He's on Netflix.
Some people just only do, like, think about the goof. Jason, he only does Apple. He had a Netflix called the
no, he's on
series
HBO though.
That's what I'm saying. But he had a Netflix show where he was like, it was like from the Frontier series. It was really bad.
Yeah.
But after that, he's literally been on.
No, but he just got some on Apple. HBO.
He's been on that. Okay, I was gonna say
it's where he's like climbing a mountain, like rock climbing. I don't know. I'm not clicking.
But I'm just saying, like, has been literally been Apple for a long, or C, and he had a couple other series on there too. So it's like,
well, that's how they do it. because there was somebody, Jonah Hill. I mean, he's with Struts or whatever.
Yeah,
he did
he's
that.
been on Netflix.
He did
Yeah.
that, yeah. And Eddie Murphy's kind of jumping around.
Yeah, true. He went from Amazon
Prime to Netflix. It's interesting, this streaming battle.
It's
I love it.
I know, right? It's like NBA. Like, we're gonna go over here for a little bit now.
Because in the end, we win.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
In the end, y'all keep competition. This is good competition. Because the more
Paramount's
y'all are
putting out
competing,
fights, yeah,
the better
seriously.
quality shit we're going to get to watch and bring to
The
you,
new Picard
motherfuckers.
episode's coming out on Paramount too.
Wait, oh God, they're talking about during the NFL games nonstop. The final season. Nonstop. Okay, so we are done for this week.
Damn, we've been getting in here.
You just said, okay, I had to.
No, I got one more.
Oh, you do? What you got?
Like, hit the button real quick. Let me get I haven't done it all switch transition, so I got to get in.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Speaking of Jeff Goldblum.
Yes.
My guy, because you don't think I've seen the motherfucker fly. Don't you ever disrespect my credit. That's not like asking me, have I seen the original Thing?
My bad.
You know, or any other original movie that we talk about. Anyways, this movie, Jurassic World Dominion. First of all, shot in very high quality on Amazon Prime. Let me get that up. I mean, 4K. I'm talking about that thing was like, I was like, woo, it looked good. Man, you know, second of all, Chris Pratt and the tan. Looks good. Love it, man. Love you. You know, Chris Pratt, you know my affection for you, Parks and Recs, bro. You can't do no wrong. It's like him and Aubrey Plaza. Y'all can do no wrong. Yeah, I got my faves out here. I love they brought the originals in there for a little bit. You know, I appreciate that. Love that, you know. High energy, high impact, a lot of action. I was here for it. I mean, it's not too much to write about. You know, it's like every other Jurassic Park you've seen. There's nothing, they use the same type of format. Always a new dinosaur. There's always a way to open a new park. Everything goes wrong. I got it, right? We know this. It's like Rocky. We know what's going on. Got it. Yeah. But we still watch it, right? You know? But this one I can appreciate because they brought the full circle in, right? Yeah. They had to finally bring the old with the new. Yeah. And I felt like they did a good job of that. I know it's been out for a while. That's why I did a quick one. But, you know, I love how they did the original Jeff Goldblum scene with the, you know, like they did it right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm hoping what they would do with Indiana Jones eventually. Bring it full circle and just close it out for me. You know, like I felt like that was good with Jurassic World. Yeah. They did a good job of being like, all right, you know, we might have been a little overboard with these other ones, you know what I'm saying? You know, Jeff Goldblum did a couple overboard ones, you know what I'm saying? We're going to bring it back together, hone it in, and then we're going to end it. And I felt like they did a good job with that.
They kind of brought Laura Dern and whatever. It's like they kind of
Alan and Gray, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They brought it back.
They got to fall in love.
Yeah.
Like instead of
like what we wanted, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, can we be as we've been fans of Jurassic? You know what I'm saying? I'm happy with it. Yes, thank you. You know what? They did that. I'm gonna give it a 3 swipe right in the middle. You know what I'm saying? It's a must watch. It's got plenty of action, plenty of scene. It brings everything in together. Yeah. Not much more other than that, but it was good. And then Jeff Goldblum was Jeff Goldblum, you know, it was great. I just love how they played homage to certain things in each one, you know, like it was like they took pieces of everything. So if you're a fan of the original, you'll be a fan of this one because you've watched all of them like I have. So, yeah. Same. That was quick. There you go.
I appreciate it. I mean, it was good. I remember, so I watched it a while back.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
And I reviewed it. I think I gave it a low review. Mm-hmm. How many swipes did you use?
I gave it 3 because it was just like I said. I mean, it gave me everything. Just brought it full circle. That's all.
For me, I liked the second half. Mm-hmm. I didn't really care for the stupid,
I didn't care. Yeah.
Smuggling stuff. But when they got to like the island or whatever it was, and
I like that concept and all that. Yeah, I was
all
here for it.
Up.
Yeah,
that was cool.
It was cool.
Yeah. But they're gonna do more apparently, and who knows where they're going with it. I say go to space. Let's do Jurassic Mars.
Why not?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm here for it.
Jurassic Universe. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think it's one of these series is going to might keep going as movie wise, but I feel like they did the last one pretty good. So I'll probably watch the next one again.
Well, because of capitalism, it will never end.
Yeah.
Unless the world ends.
Unless those, Alan and Homegirl die and.
Oh, that's not going to stop them.
Nah, probably won't. But Chris Pratt's running it now, though. He's the new Indiana Jones, if you ask me. He left comedy and stepping into that new
Yes.
like action. Just same with Jim in The Office. He's like, I left that comedy role. Let me step in Jack Ryan. You know, like
Yeah,
they're trying.
yeah,
And I think they're both doing good jobs. Like
well, because
rewriting
we
there's
need
like
an action star. Action stars
we lost our
are
we lost
literally
our
still Tom
we lost our
Cruise.
Harrison Ford.
Yeah. Well, Harrison Ford has been acting though.
But you know what I mean? Like
but he's
we need that guy that's been like fugitive, who's done all
Yeah,
these
oh,
like
yeah,
iconic
yeah, yeah.
movies. Who is
Patriot
that?
Gang.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who is that? I think
Bangers.
Chris Pratt might be that guy.
Matt Damon kind of held it with.
He did. He did. No, he did.
Born
No, yeah,
Identity,
no, he definitely did.
Which is
but
an
I'm
absolute
thinking of
banger.
like that adventurous type of guy
Yeah.
who goes out and just is like, you know,
And it's not like science fiction.
No.
You know, it's like this is acting in, you know, a almost real life situation. There's
Yeah.
gonna be stunts and explosions but it's espionage, you know what I mean? It's still slightly grounded
Right.
in reality. Like cause Chris Pratt's in what was his TV show?
Parks and Recs.
No, but
Oh.
the one that's out on Prime. Remember you
Oh, the military one.
Yeah.
I know. I can't
Yeah.
remember right off that, but yeah, the one I watched. I rated that one real high because
Yeah.
you know me and your dad were on the same level with that.
Yes,
Shout out
100%.
Pops. We was on that one.
Oh, my dad was like, "What the fuck was the third episode of The Last of Us?" I thought it was fantastic. He was like, "What was that?"
Oh, what? Which one with the?
Of The Last of Us. The
Oh,
one I
he
just
did.
said is
Okay,
brilliant.
okay. He's like just brilliant.
Yeah. I think you and my dad would get along very well.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, maybe if I get an invite to Lafayette, I might pull up. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
through,
You know what
come
I'm saying?
through.
Pull
Let's
up.
do it.
Hang out at the fan. You know what I'm
Take you
saying?
to the
You know,
heartland.
I'm trying to be out there, see what's good. Step outside. I'm not trying to go to NOLA. To tell you that, I'm not trying to get capped out. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to be out there. You know what I'm saying?
You'll be fine.
I'm good. I ain't trying to be on
Your
the front.
parents were fine.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not my parents. Look, I might end up on the first 48 or something out there.
I
They're
hope
always
not.
on the first 48, bro.
I
The
hope
French
not.
Quarters is always out there.
Yeah.
Just jump off, man.
Honestly, this Mardi Gras kind of scares me a little.
My homeboy Adam, who's out there right now, was like, "You want to go to Mardi Gras this year?" And I was like, "Bruh, honestly, I don't think I want to go to NOLA for a little bit. I've
Yeah.
never been. I was like, I think I just want to wait until it's like not recognized as a."
Maybe when they get a new mayor. Yeah, they're like asking Biden for help, like for like National Guard help.
Yeah,
and
I'm
stuff.
like, maybe when it's not so tumultuous down there, maybe.
No,
yeah.
I get it.
But I go to Lafayette though.
Let's go.
I go down there.
All right, we're going out.
Not on Spirit though.
We'll teach you some Cajun out there, bro.
Okay.
Mela. We're going out on off of Little Yachty's new album. Should I Be? The video is not gonna hear this.
Okay.
Because
Just sync it up at the
YouTube
last
would
minute.
cancel.
Y'all should
this
watch The Fly
shit.
too. We dropped some jewels out.
Yeah, The Fly.
We dropped
and-
some jewels for y'all this episode. Watch
and
The
Video
Fly.
Drum as well.
Watch Stricken the Thing. Watch some good series, man. Russian Doll.
And that's the show. See you next time.